Good morning, guys. Welcome to our My Trucking Life 207. We're waking up in Llanelli after a glorious night's sleep with Cinderella. Sun is rising behind us. The river delta is filling over there. That land across the far side, right at the back, it's the other side of the delta, or the estuary I should say. It's not quite a delta. It's hardly the delta of the River Amazon, but there's a dog and a man over there, so I'm not going to record them in today's vlog just for privacy reasons. Sorry if I already have, I didn't mean it. I don't normally smoke while I'm recording. And being as I am today, that's because I want to tell you something. I've shared my 1000 subscriber video early, so obviously that's your surprise amongst many others for when I hit 1000 subscribers. I'm planning a giveaway and all sorts. But I also am. The sun is right in your eyes, isn't it? I'll put it in my eyes instead, just for you. When I hit 1000 subscribers, I am quitting smoking. And I've said it in the past, I do know that. And I did want to, but I cracked. When I get 1000 subscribers, I'm not gonna crack. I'm going to quit. I'm mentally preparing myself now for when I hit 1000 subs, and I will quit. Promise. So only you can help me quit quicker. So the quicker I get to 1000, guys, the quicker I quit smoking. If you haven't already seen it, I was live on Facebook last night for an hour before I uploaded the video. That's one of the reasons it was late, but I didn't park up till 20 to 9, and I needed to have something to eat, so I thought I'd go live while I went and prepared tea, and it ended up being an hour live stream, and it was hilarious. I started getting poetic at the end, over poetic. But anyway, I'll quickly show you my load if you didn't see it yesterday, while my kettle's just about to boil. We've got 4 plots, 4 houses, an open fly hole, which is promptly being closed now, one-handed, and some chipboard on the back. We're taking them, mind the sun, we're taking them over there to the site. So, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Alright guys, well, it is now 10 o'clock. And thanks to an eager colleague of ours turning up 3 hours early for his booking, I'm still here, being unloaded, as you can see. Just taking the last but one pack away. You've got one more lift to the front, and then another lift to take the chipboards off at the back. And I've just noticed there's a lake over on the golf course. Now I wish I'd have parked further up that way tonight. Last night I parked about 50 yards further back. But over there you've got swans, and you could hear ducks. You've got crows. Crows are my favourite bird. I'm very into nature in general. I've got 2 pet money spiders. There's one of them making his web. That money spider has literally just moved in because while I was cleaning my wheels not long ago, yep, you heard that right, I've been cleaning my wheels, that's how long I've been here. while I was cleaning my wheels, a money spider had attached itself to my head, and when I got in the cab I realised he was still on me, so I popped him up on the mirror. So he's going to make a web there, hopefully. As I was saying, crows are my favourite bird. Now that might sound a little bit unusual to most of you, because there are far more beautiful birds out there. However, crows are more intelligent than monkeys. If you don't believe me, watch a documentary on YouTube about crows, and if you find the same one that I watched, the evidence is there for you, and the proof. After this we're going back up to the house factory. I'll speak to you later. Alright guys, well I forget who it was who requested it, but thanks to you I've improvised, because I've broken the bracket that I used to use to get a central perspective. So I haven't been having that perspective that you're looking through now for quite a few weeks. If you go in the previous videos, a month or two back, I did occasionally use this view. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys, because I don't know if you'll prefer this to having it just focusing on outside. I know that the mount on the dashboard here is a bit of a... it could have been put on better. I didn't realise when I stuck it down that you was going to see the pillar on the right hand side. It has its good parts and bad parts. Like I could use that area for other things, like I could add links or add little bits of text there. However, that wasn't the main intention. The intention was to get a dash cam perspective from slightly right of centre, as opposed to the one in the middle of the vehicle. The good news is, now I've managed to stick you up there, later on today I'm planning to film my trailer fort video for driving a manual 3/3 splitter gearbox. I don't know the technical name. It's a 3/3 with an overdrive. I think that's the most technical term I can think. So look forward to me having a trailer fort video to the playlist. If you think the engine sounds a bit over revved at the moment, don't worry about it. It's in the blue zone. The blue zone is the area where my exhaust brake or air brakes are most effective. So if I do get out of control or anything like that, quick dab on the brakes and my exhaust brake kicks in, and it's already in the blue zone for the gears. So I'm in the right gear to use the best and most efficient way of braking with the exhaust. But now we've already controlled our speed down the hill, I can accelerate again and get the engine down to pretty much idle speed. Well, it's not idle speed actually, but you know what I mean. Now, just to pre-warn you guys, I'll explain it further in the trailer fort video, but no, I'll just keep it to the trailer fort video. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. So I hope you enjoy your new perch. I'm going to keep you there for the majority of today. So let me know in the comments whether you like it or not. For those unaware, I have already released my 1000 subscriber video early. You may only watch this playlist of How My Trucking Life, so you might not be aware. So if you go to my videos, the video called 1000 subscriber video is live now, so you can see the compilation and the video I produced for you all. Because when I do get 1000 subscribers, it's going to be a busy time for me, because I'll have a giveaway to do, I'll have a beard to dye green, so I'll be filming that, and then a week or so later I'll be shaving it all off. So there's lots of extra content coming up. For some reason my sat-nav doesn't seem to be doing anything. But I know where I'm going, so don't worry about it. We are going back to the house factory. It's 148 miles, or roughly 3 hours, 3.5. We may need to stop and have a working time directive break of 15 minutes, but I'm hoping that I won't. We're going to get some more houses, and hopefully I'll be running back out with them. So it all depends on where they're going to be loaded for, as to where we'll be sleeping tonight, guys. I've got parents' evening tomorrow night, so I've requested to be back home tomorrow. So we're okay with being out today. Yep, we're going to get off here. We're going over the heads of the valley, junction 43. I can carry on straight on, but we'll go over the heads of the valley because that's the quickest, shortest and hopefully best route we can take. So we've got 300 metres to go. Again, I've dropped it into 5 low. I need the brakes, so I'm on them. Coach seemed to be a bit slow off the mark there. I don't know why it shouldn't be that slow, but never mind. So it's a left onto the A465 leading to the heads of the valley, guys. I just hope we can get around the fun fair because I don't want to be stuck behind the circus all the way up here. Alright guys, sorry it's been a while, but that's our load. 15 metres free high. Can't go anywhere at the moment, but never mind. We've got to take this back to the yard, and then I don't know what I'm doing after that. But I'm currently waiting for my seat to cool down because the sun's been shining on it, and it's a bit better now, more tolerable. But I mean, it's 4 o'clock already. What a stupid delay day, I tell you. It's just a delay day. I had to wait an hour to be able to get into the yard here, even though my trailer was already loaded. I couldn't get access to it, and I was parked half a mile down the road, so I wasn't carrying all my straps all the way down that far again. Last time I did it I was exhausted before I even got to start throwing them over the load. Anyway, I'm not going to whinge about it. I'll carry on, shall we? Straight back to the yard and then see what's going on. Alright, well, I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is I'm going home. And the bad news is it means that the vlog's going to be quite short today, unfortunately. So hopefully I've done enough recording up until now. I'm not quite sure how much I've done, but I'm going to squeeze in a lot of shout outs that I haven't had a chance to do. I'll either do them when I get back to the yard, or more than likely it'll be when I get home, or even secondly, more than likely, I'll be at the pub because I'm going to stop for a quick shandy on the way home. Well deserved. And see a man about a dog. We're going to be collecting, in the morning, we're going to be collecting some, I'll assume it's going to be some rebar kind of fabricated shape. If you've seen me previous videos, you'll have seen me moving rebar in its raw form, just a bundle of rebar, but we're collecting it from a
fabrication place that makes them into various shapes, so it'll be a cage or something like that. We'll see tomorrow. Your guess is as good as mine, but that's going to be going to Ely. It's not at the yard now, unfortunately, else I'd have been able to strap it up and get it ready today, but we're picking it up bright and early in the morning, so yeah, we'll be good to go then. We just sat on the M6 now while everyone understands and works out where they want to go and how far they want to go in wrong lanes, and yeah. Rush hour, rushing nowhere. Alright guys, we are back home now, having a nice relaxing evening in front of the bush of anonymity, trying to keep my location discreet from the internet. Right, I promised you a few shout-outs, but it's not actually a few. I want to shout out Night Rider, Joseph Scott, Colin Hannah. I've just had a shower, by the way, so my beard's looking a bit frizzy. Colin Hannah, Vasily Aggie, Casey R, Jack Whelan, Jack Daly, Dave LUFC, Trucker Mick, Cleo Girl 2012, Shorty XV1 or 16, Jake Forrester, Mark Dennis, Luke Hardy, Crazy Dan, Carl Wells, Matt Sines, Wellman 2010, Ryan Chapman, Agri Photography, sounds like it might be an interesting place, Skillful Paladin, Robert Poole, SW Mike 100, Welsh Wonder again, stop unsubbing, Carl's Vlogs, Ian Flanagan, Ashley Smith, Michael Tipton, Lewis Cox, Robert Clulo, Chris Hayes, Stance 12, Richard Lavari, Shane Bradwell and Tevin Newton. That was at 7:20 this evening, so you're getting a shout out really soon. A lot of you have subscribed today and over the past few days, so I want to welcome you all to the channel. Thank you all for joining. Now before I go, I just want to quickly show you my little bonsai tree setup. I bought bonsai trees years ago, but I could never actually keep them, so I've decided to try and grow my own from a sapling. Now, if any of you got any tips, I've got a book in my bedroom upstairs. Any tips on keeping a bonsai tree from sapling, on what I need to do next? I'm trimming the new growth. I'm trying to keep the height roughly this high. So I'm having this one straight, this one across. Basically I got rid of the older bonsais because they died, and I vowed never to buy one again because it wasn't fair. So I'm thinking these ones are going to have to go soon because they're getting far too large. So do I or don't I get rid of these four and keep the new growth there? Answers in the comments please guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow.